Welcome to the Theoly Podcast. It is February 27th, 2026, and we are on day 58 of reading through the Bible. We are talking again about the organization for Israel's camp. The Lord gives instructions to Moses and Aaron about when they set up camp, each tribe will be assigned to its own area. The tribal divisions will camp beneath their family banners on all four sides of the tabernacle, but at a distance from it. First, we have the divisions of Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun, and they are to camp on the east side towards the sunrise, beneath their family banners. The names of the tribes and their leaders, and the number of their registered troops are the tribe of Judah. The leader is Nahshon, son of Amminadab. There are 74,600 troops. Issachar, leader is Nathaniel, son of Zuar, and there are 54,400 troops. The tribe of Zebulun, under the leader of Eliab, the son of Helon, has 57,400 troops. So the total of all the troops on Judah's side is 186,400. These tribes will always lead the way whenever the Israelites travel to a new campsite. Next, we have the divisions of Reuben, Simeon, and Gad, and they are to camp on the south side of the tabernacle beneath their family banners. The names of the tribes and leaders of these clans are Reuben, under the leader Elizar, son of Shedeur. They have 46,500 troops. The tribe of Simeon is under the leader of Shelemiel, son of Zurishaddai, and they have 59,300 troops. Then the tribe of Gad, under Eliasaph, son of Duel, and they have 45,650 troops. So the total number of troops on Reuben's side of the camp is 151,450 troops. These three tribes will be second in line whenever the Israelites travel. Then the tabernacle carried by the Levites will set out from the middle of the camp. All the tribes will travel in the same order every time they camp, each in position under the appropriate family banner. The division of Ephraim, Manasseh, and Benjamin are to camp on the west side of the tabernacle, beneath their family banners. The tribe of Ephraim is under the leader of Elishama, son of Ammihud. That tribe has 40,500 troops. Then the tribe of Manasseh, under the leadership of Gamaliel, son of Pedazar, and they have 32,200 troops. Then the tribe of Benjamin, under the leadership of Abidan, son of Gideoni, and they have 35,400 troops. So the total of the troops on Ephraim's side of the camp is 108,100. These tribes will always be third in line when they travel. Then the divisions of Dan, Asher, and Naphtali camp on the north side of the tabernacle beneath their family banners. The tribe of Dan is under the leader of Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai, and they have 62,700 troops. Then Asher is under the leadership of Pagiel, son of Ochran. They have 41,500 troops. And then the tribe of Naphtali is under Ahira, son of Enan, and they have 53,400 troops. So the total of troops on Dan's side of the camp on the north side is 157,600 troops. These three tribes will always be last, marching under the banners whenever the Israelites travel. So in summary, we have this 603,550 troops, but the Lord, of course, did not include the tribe of Levi when he registered all of these people. Then the Lord appoints the Levites to serve. The family line of Aaron and Moses is recorded when the Lord spoke to Moses on Mount Sinai. The names of Aaron's sons were Nadab, the oldest, then Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. The sons of Aaron were anointed and ordained as ministers, as priests. But Nadab and Abihu died in the Lord's presence in the wilderness of Sinai when they burned before the Lord the wrong kind of fire, different than what God had told them to do. They had no sons, so now there is only Eleazar and Ithamar to serve as priests with their father Aaron. So the Lord tells Moses to call forward the tribe of Levi and present them to Aaron to serve as his assistants. They will serve Aaron and the whole community, performing their sacred duties in and around the tabernacle. They can maintain all the furnishings of the sacred tent, serving in the tabernacle on behalf of all the Israelites. So the Levites are now assigned to Aaron and his sons. They have been given from among all the people of Israel to serve as their assistants. They will carry out the duties of the priesthood. Any unauthorized person who goes too near the sanctuary would be put to death. So the Lord tells Moses that he has chosen the Levites from among all of Israel to serve as substitutes for the firstborn sons of the people of Israel. And he did this because of the day that he struck down all the firstborn sons of the Egyptians. He set apart for himself all the firstborn of Israel, including people and animals. So the Lord tells Moses in the wilderness of Sinai to record the names of the members of the tribe of Levi by their families and clans, to list every male who is 1 month old or older. So Moses lists them just as God had asked. Levi had 3 sons then, whose names were Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. The clans descended from Gershon were named after 2 of his descendants, Libni and Shimei. The clans descended from Kohath were named after 4 of his descendants, Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Uziel. Then the clans descended from Merari were named after 2 of his descendants, Mali and Mushi. These were the Levite clans, listed according to their family groups. So the descendants of Gershon were composed of the clans descended from Libni and Shimei, and there were 7,500 males 1 month old or older among the Gershonite clans. They were assigned to the area west of the Tabernacle for their camp. The leader of the Gershonite clans was Eliasaph, son of Lael. These 2 clans were responsible to care for the tabernacle, so the sacred tent with its layers of coverings, the curtain at its entrance, the curtains of the courtyard that surrounded the tabernacle and altar, the curtain at the courtyard entrance, the ropes, and all the equipment related to their use. Now we have the descendants of Kohath that were composed of the clans descended from Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Uziel. There were 8,600 males that were 1 month old or older among these Kohathite clans. They were responsible for the care of the sanctuary, so they were assigned to the area south of the tabernacle for their camp. The leader of the Kohathite clans was Elizaphan, son of Uziel. These clans were responsible to care for the ark, the table, the lampstand, the altars, various articles used in the sanctuary, the inner curtain, and all the equipment related to their use. Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, was the chief administrator over all the Levites. He had a special responsibility for the oversight of the sanctuary. The descendants of Merari were composed of the clans descended from Mali and Mushi, and there were 6,200 males, 1 month old or older among these Merarite clans. They were assigned to the area north of the tabernacle for their camp. The leader of the Merarite clans was Zeriel, son of Abihail. These 2 clans were responsible for the frames supporting the tabernacle, the crossbars, pillars, bases, all the equipment related to their use, and the post of the courtyard and all their bases, pegs, and ropes. The area in front of the tabernacle in the east toward the sunrise was reserved for the tents of Moses and Aaron and his sons, who had the final responsibility for the sanctuary on behalf of the people of Israel. So no one other than a priest or a Levite could go near the sanctuary, or they would be put to death. So when Moses and Aaron counted the Levite clans, the total number was 22,000 males, 1 month old or older. So then the Lord tells Moses that they need to count all the firstborn sons of the rest of Israel who are 1 month old or older to make a list of their names. So Moses counted the firstborn sons of the people of Israel just as the Lord commanded. The number of firstborn sons who were 1 month old or older was 22,273. So the Lord says, take the Levites as substitutes for the firstborn sons of the people of Israel, and take the livestock of the Levites as substitutes for the firstborn livestock of the people of Israel. The Levites belong to me. There are 273 more firstborn sons of Israel than there are Levites. So to redeem these extra firstborn sons, they must collect 5 pieces of silver for each one of them. And then he said to give the silver to Aaron and his sons as the redemption price for the extra firstborn sons. So Moses collects this silver. He collected 1,365 pieces of silver on behalf of the firstborn sons of Israel, and he gave this silver as a redemption to Aaron and his sons, just as God has commanded. So I still love this visual picture of this nation of Israel and how they are so organized. I have this overhead view of the tabernacle in the center. On all 4 sides of the tabernacle, you have the Levites and then Moses and Aaron's family camping. And then a little ways away from that, on all 4 sides of that, you have these tens of thousands of families camping under their family banners. And then every time they move, that you have first the clan of Judah goes, and then the clans to the south, and then the tabernacle, and then the west and the north, and how they do this every single time. It's so organized and so beautiful. So I love this visual picture. Thanks for listening. We'll talk again tomorrow.